Happening right now, a man arrested after threatening to kill Logan County deputies. The 911 call that led to a confrontation. Plus, growing protests as Tulsa police release video of an officer-involved shooting. And a sunny weekend on tap with storms returning to the 9-day. It's all coming up right now.
On the scene, on the story, News 9 starts now.
Good morning and thanks for joining us this Saturday. I'm Chris Gilmore. Dana's on vacation, but the very talented Matt Muller is here with a first check of weather. Take it away, Matt.
All right, Chris, thanks so much. Yeah, we're looking at a great morning, a great weekend out there here in Oklahoma City. You look good this morning from our Regency Tower cam, part of our Air Comfort Skycam network. How about upper 60s to start your Saturday? Winds out of the south have been steadily increasing all morning long, 17 miles per hour now. I'm expecting sustained winds around 20 miles per hour this afternoon with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. So a windy day, it'll be a hot day, and look at the dew point in the mid 60s here in Oklahoma. That means muggy. So very, very muggy outside today as well. In fact, let's get a quick look at your forecast here. 83 degrees by noon. It's going to warm up very, very fast today. A south wind at 15 to 30, and there's that 20 to 30 mile an hour wind with a temperature near 90. Plenty of sunshine. Hot, humid, summer-like day out there in Oklahoma today. Plus, it's a true Oklahoma day when you have those strong winds. 70s out in western Oklahoma, 73 in Alva. A little bit cooler in Altus, 69 degrees, 69 in Tulsa, and much cooler in the eastern part of the state, 64s and 3s from Miami back down to Idabel. Now winds continue to increase out of the south at about 10 to 20 to 25 miles per hour. Strongest winds now from Clinton down to Hobart with sustained winds above 20 miles per hour. Showers and thunderstorms well off to the north. That's where the jet stream is right now. So quiet conditions not only across Oklahoma, but across much of the United States. So what's ahead? A hot weekend, plenty of sunshine even as we begin the work week. But midweek storm chances are back in the forecast that could spill into next weekend. More details coming up at 7:15. Chris.
A man is in the Logan County jail after threatening to kill deputies, and it all started with a 911 call. News 9's Christy Lewis is on the story with the latest.
She calls 911 from a home on Lakewood Drive in Logan County, seemingly baffled by her son, Brandon Greenlee's behavior.
Brandon Greenlee is nutting out. He attacked me, tore everything up in the house. He's trying to bust out all the windows. Oh my God.
She tells first responders to get there fast.
Please hurry.
We're hurrying, ma'am.
While Greenlee spouts off in the background.
Oh, wait till I come.
What's he saying, ma'am? I can't understand him.
He's going to kill y'all.
With our recent past, it's become very serious.
When deputies arrive, they say they witnessed Greenlee push his mom down into the ditch.
The deputies got out of their cars and they began telling Mr. Greenlee to get on the ground. Instead of doing so, he charged after them. As he approached them, he jumped in the air and tried to kick one and strike, physically hit another.
Deputies say they tried tasing him, but it was ineffective, and then he was taken to the ground and into custody. Family members tell us Greenlee just went haywire Friday morning, and others who know him said this whole thing was out of character.
I don't know what went wrong. I really, it's not like Brandon to be in trouble.
Christy Lewis, News 9.
It should be noted that in the 911 call, Greenlee's mother also said he may have been under the influence at the time. Now, Tulsa police have released surveillance video of the moments leading up to a deadly officer-involved shooting at a gas station. Investigators say Joshua Beret had 2 knives and refused to listen to officer commands. Reports indicate that in recent days, deputies tried at least 4 times to serve a judge-ordered mental health pickup of the suspect. This after Beret allegedly threatened to kill officers. Within minutes of yesterday's shooting, more than 200 people gathered near the scene, some of them yelling and throwing rocks at police. The ACLU has called for an independent investigation into the shooting. And new this morning, an Oklahoma man has died while in police custody in Omaha, Nebraska. Now the police chief wants 2 of his officers to be fired. Zachary Bearheels is from Mountain View in Kiowa County. He died Monday after officers punched him and tased him several times. Police put handcuffs on Bearheels after he reportedly refused to leave a gas station. They contacted his mother, who said he was mentally ill. Now, officers say Bearheels tried to walk away, and that's when the confrontation turned physical. The Bearheels stopped breathing at the scene and was pronounced dead at the hospital. The police chief says the officers did not follow their training.
The Omaha Police Department made a mistake on this occasion, and we're doing whatever we need to correct it.
Now, Bear Hill's mother reportedly asked officers to bring him to a crisis center or bus station so he could come back home to Oklahoma. Well, some of you in northwest Oklahoma may have been rattled awake by an earthquake. The USGS says the epicenter of the 3.7 magnitude quake was southeast of Waynoka. The shaking was recorded around 2 o'clock. And manslaughter added to the list of charges for a former DOC inmate. Court records show Jeremy Williams led security officer Stephen Jenkins on a chase at the Clara Walters Correction Center in northeast OKC. Williams resisted arrest, causing Jenkins to go into cardiac arrest. And a Grady County Sheriff's deputy is back on patrol just 3 months after getting a kidney transplant. Only on 9, our Steve Shaw visited with 36-year-old Corey Loftus during his first day returning to his routine. Just a year and a half ago, Loftus became very ill and was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney failure, which escalated to stage 5. After a lot of prayers, doctors found a kidney match.
Having so much support, knowing that I wasn't alone, and it makes me feel more indebted to my community.
An Oklahoma City woman named Tanya Heilman donated her kidney to Loftus. He had surgery back in March. Well, tracking crime, Edmond police are still looking for 2 suspects connected to dozens of burglaries targeting cars. Investigators say the men targeted as many as 40 vehicles near Danforth and Bryant. They got into several garages and stole at least 3 cars. Police caught 3 suspects after a short chase. 2 of them are juveniles, but again, 2 others are on the run. And happening today, the Norman Regional Medical Center in Moore is celebrating 1 year since it reopened following the 2013 tornado. This morning, the public is invited to the Hometown Hero celebration as officials pay tribute to first responders. Several of our News 9 storm trackers will be there, so stop by between 9 and noon and come on down and say hi. A Logan County animal shelter is celebrating a big expansion this weekend. Today at noon, Pet Angels Rescue is having a grand opening of their new adoption center near Coltrane and Simpson Road. Officials say the no-kill shelter will now be able to save nearly 400 more lives a year. Not bad. Well, a new stage of the Bill Cosby trial set to begin. What the prosecution is saying about the comedian's use of drugs in the sexual assault case. Plus, how the OKC National Memorial could inspire another memorial to last year's mass shooting at the Pulse nightclub. But first, dealing with tragedy, we have details about a grief support group that's being offered for free.